Dobrze zacząć od dobrego chrząknięcia, nie? Siemanko. Witam w kolejnym odcinku Black Mirror, drugiego, w którym to będziemy sobie rozwiązywać zagadkę, jeżeli dobrze pamiętam, to śmierci Angeliny. Potwierdziłem sobie. Mamy 6 rozdziałów, nie 5, więc teraz 5. rozdział będzie rozdziałem przedostatnim. I co? Nie pozostaje nam nic innego, jak zająć się graniem. Mam tutaj ring lighta, którego chyba muszę sobie... Zresztą, dobra, zobaczymy. Idziemy najpierw sobie zobaczyć.
It says Fuller. What's Fuller's grave doing here? Oh.
You pussy. I'm gonna get you.
We'll see about that.
O fuck. Wiecie co? Ja sobie to jednak trochę przyciemnię,
What the hell was that?
żebym widział, co robię. W środku ktoś robi kurwa zdjęcia cały czas, więc idziemy do środka. O.
Ah!
Urwa, zombie.
Ah!
Okej. Ostatecznie nam odjebało. Wszystko słychać tam.
What the? I don't
Co jest? Kurwa. Dobra. Kurwa, ktoś w środku zdjęcia robi. A. Drzewo.
Mom?
Darren? Darren, is that you?
Mom, what?
Ostatecznie nam odjebało.
You're not my son anymore.
But I...
Licha, haha. Okej. O. Dobra. Możemy,
What a crazy dream.
żebyście mnie widzieli lepiej.
What was that? Hello? Ah!
Were you having a nightmare?
What? Who are you?
I'm Ralph.
My name's Darren. Where am I? Is this
Yeah.
the old academy?
Mr. Bobby and I live here.
Jej, kolejnego wariata mamy.
What are you two doing here? You and Mr. Bobby.
We live here.
You've already said. But, is there nowhere else you could live?
No, the evil house where we used to live doesn't exist anymore, and we didn't want to go back there anyway.
Could it be that you once lived in Sir Robert's sanatorium?
And Mr. Bobby too. He protects me and tells me what I have to do.
It's good to have a friend.
And Mr. Bobby says that all the time too.
Did you see the big fire?
Był taki ten złoczyńca w Batmanie.
You wouldn't have liked this one.
Angelina was here. She came and then she went, and then she was here again, and then there was someone wearing a white mask, and then there was fire.
A potem ją zabili.
No, Angelina?
Yes, She was here a lot.
So there was Angelina and a man with a mask, and then there was a fire?
Yes. First we hid ourselves because it was thundering, and the bad man wasn't supposed to see us. But then the fire had shone so nice, we just looked. I like fire.
Yeah, and then?
Then the fire went out. The rain put it out. Then you came. You were calling out loudly, but I didn't know what. Then you fell down and stopped moving. Mr. Bubby said I ought to get you into the dry.
Tell Mr. Bubby thanks from me. That was a good idea.
Mr. Bubby says, my pleasure. We don't often get visitors here.
What happened then?
Then the police arrived. We don't like them. They wanted to take us away to here. Then along came a really nice black car. It looked a lot different from the police cars or the cars we sometimes see in the village. It looked kind of old, but it was very nice and shiny. But he wasn't there for long.
Did you see who was sitting in it?
No.
Wiecie co? Dajcie mi chwilę, bo coś kurwa obraz. Nagrywam to jakoś. Dobra. Są czarne marginesy, tak jak zawsze, po prostu mi się światło źle odbija. Dobra, lecimy dalej. Akademia.
Isn't it dangerous here? The ruins look like they're in danger of collapsing.
Sometimes stones do fall down when it's stormy and there's thunder or if the wind's blowing wildly. But then we always hide anyway. Mr. Bubby is scared of thunderstorms.
Are there good hiding places here then? Maybe some hidden rooms or passages?
We always hide ourselves here in our house. Nothing can happen to us here.
Yeah, sure. You said that Angelina was here quite often.
Yeah?
When was the first time she was here?
I don't know.
Approximately. Around about... What do you reckon?
100 years ago?
Huh. And what did she do here?
Kurwa, jeszcze się okaże, że to prawda.
Look around at everything, and then she found our house. She said she was looking for something. A door that led under the ground.
When she was here yesterday and disappeared for a short while, where was that?
I don't know. Mr. Bubby wanted to make himself nice for her and didn't look.
Mr. Bubby wanted to make himself nice for Angelina?
I think Mr. Bubby was a bit in love with her. But he could never bring himself to tell her.
And now, it's too late.
Maybe he'll tell her next time, when she comes to visit us. You think she'll come and see us again?
Kurwa, nie wykluczałbym tego jakoś specjalnie.
Perhaps. You know Black Mirror Castle?
I've never been there. I think there are bad people that live there. Sir Robert lived there, and he was bad.
Yes, he was.
Our friend Samuel used to know the castle.
Samuel Gordon?
He used to help me and Mr. Bubby. I liked him. But then when they shut down Sir Robert's wicked house, they said that Samuel was a wicked person as well. I don't believe that. Sometimes you do things that are wrong, but you don't mean to be wicked. Wicked voices make you do it, said Mr. Bubby.
I need to get going, Ralph.
See you.
I think it's an elder bush, but I'm not. The branches are very long and they have a thick, flexible bark. They have a thick, flexible.
Dobra, nie.
This shed looks anything but livable. On the other hand, Ralph will be better off here than in a sanatorium. You can't begin to imagine what that crazy Robert had done with the inn.
Okej.
This must have been a grand hall, maybe with a gallery. There's the remains of the first story.
W krzakach.
It's pretty difficult to break off branches like these. They have a thick, flexible bark.
Okej, coś jeszcze. Nie, tu nic więcej nie mamy, więc idziemy do ruin.
raven flew out of a crack in the rock. There might be a cavity behind that. Hey, what's this?
Co mamy? To, moi drodzy, jest pionek.
It looks like a chess piece.
To jest królowa?
It's the queen.
No co ty pierdolisz? Okej.
A heavy stone pedestal. There are four. If this is supposed to be some kind of chessboard, I still haven't got all the pieces together.
Czyli musimy mieć 4 figurki. Otwór. Dobra, idziemy do góry.
These look a bit weird somehow. It looks like they've been stacked up. There's a chess piece lying there.
Yeah!
It's gotta be a pawn.
A, no dobra, to dlatego mi się pojebało.
A solid stone slab. But how can I shift this? I still haven't got all the pieces.
Mam królową oraz pion. Potrzebuję 4 figur. Tak sobie trochę jednak przyciemnię. O, widzę cały ekran. To jest pewien sukces. Dobra. Brama. Chuj mamy. O, schody. Kamienna głowa. Tego nie było chyba.
Weird stone head. That
Zobaczmy jeszcze schody.
staircase leads to nothing. Hello, Ralph?
Hide.
I saw a raven there a short while ago.
We don't like him. He's always screeching and flapping, and he steals things.
He steals things.
He once stole the lid off one of our cans.
He likes shiny things.
Me too. And it was our lid.
Do you, by any chance, know
What
anything?
are chess pieces?
Little figures that are kind of kings, queens, castles.
Mr. Bubby found one like that. It's a horse, a really nice one.
Hey, cool. Would you?
It's Mr. Bubby's toy.
And would
Mr. Bubby plays with the horse. If you take it away, then he have nothing left to play with.
I understand.
With horses?
And what else?
Mr. Bubby likes music. Maybe you can get him something he can play music on. You can get him a piano.
That could be a problem.
Mamy mu załatwić kurwa fortepian.
The horse
Have you
figure.
got anything you can play music on?
No.
Mr. Bubby would like something that makes...
Okay. I need to get going
See
now.
you.
Dobra. Jezu. Kurwa. Okej. Musimy ogarnąć mu piszczałkę. Chuj no. Coś tu jeszcze? Może w krzakach coś?
Difficult to break off. They have a thick.
W kryjówce nic nie ma.
You'd call a
O!
A small smudged note. The king went north, the pawn went south, the queen... I can hardly read the rest. And the knight to the... something ST.
Na wschód. Dobra, czyli
The words on the note are part the king went north, the pawn went south.
królowa na górę, pionek na dół,
Read this.
rycerz na prawo
Something S.
i... No okej, dobra, czyli mamy ułożenie figur szachowych.
I can still see her. There's a knife sticking out of the wooden.
Bierzemy knife. Kurwa, lekko zardzewiały, ale jebać. Rozpadlina.
That amongst the chess piece.
Yeah!
King. I wonder who put the chess piece there.
No dobra, czyli...
The fire didn't spread much. Those bastards covered when I get my hands on these guys and I'll avenge myself.
Czekaj,
No one.
jeszcze raz. A, już nie mogę.
I'll cut a little piece out of it. I saw that on TV once. If you hit the bark with a hard object, like with a knife, then the bark loosens itself from the wood. Then, with just a bit of pressure, you can push the piece of wood. Just cut a slit in the bark here, push the piece of wood back in a little.
Yeah!
There you go. A whistle.
Kurwa, dobra. Myślałem, że trzeba będzie coś jeszcze z tego zrobić, ale...
Hello?
Ralph,
Ralph?
Hi, Darren.
masz piszczałkę.
Hey, Ralph. Have a look at what I got here.
I wszystko to zrobiliśmy zwykłym nożem do masła, pamiętajcie.
It's much better than a piano.
Też
And
tak uważam.
smaller, too. Now, can I just borrow the horse for a short while if I give you the whistle for it?
Okay.
No to spierdalamy do ruin. Dobra.
The words on the note are partly the king went north, the pawn went south, the queen... I can hardly read the rest. And the knight to the...
Król na górę. Dobra. Król na górę.
I heard a quiet click.
Pion na dół.
I heard a quiet click.
Teraz królowa na lewo
I heard a quiet click.
i kuń na prawo.
I heard a quiet click.
A teraz usłyszeliśmy duży klik. Może być. Fajne, fajne, fajne. Jebany kruk. No gdzie patrzysz, debilu, tu jest.
The damn bird again.
No, szczególnie, że szukasz nie w tym miejscu.
There's no private way into this room.
Okej, co my tu mamy? Wyjście. Lampa. Lampa na...
Rather leave it where it is.
Aha.
I'd say the raven pecked it apart. Maybe he was...
A plecak to se weźmiesz, no?
Some clothes. In here. That's gotta be in here. There's a folded note. But one thing at a time. Tuesday, I found him.
He's called Darren Michaels, or rather, that's the name that they have given him, if I'm right about my suspicions. He's very nice. I don't think he has the faintest idea about the whole thing. I wanted to speak to Mrs. Michaels, but nobody came to the door when I rang the bell. There seems to be a man following me, even before my departure. I had the feeling of being watched. What does the man want from me? Evening. Mrs. Michaels has had a terrible accident. She's lying in hospital with severe head injuries. I wonder if she had already fallen when I rang the bell. Oh, God, I'm imagining all sorts of horrible things. Wednesday. I've been arrested for the murder of a man whom I barely know. I was led into a trap. A voice told me over the phone that they had information about Darren. When I arrived at the store, I discovered the body and was promptly arrested. I think my pursuer is behind this. Or am I being paranoid? Who can have an interest in finally ending all of this? Afternoon. Darren is so sweet the way he's really gone to town to help me. He's so ready to help. He's a bit of an oddball, but I like him a lot. Doesn't matter if he is who I think he is. I found a good friend. Or maybe more. Later. Reginald Boris. That's my pursuer's name. There's no doubt anymore. He's here to hinder my search, to stop what I'm doing. Who has sent him? Evening. It's him. I know it now. He brought a little casket with him on our first date. Inside there was a photo of his mother and the servant Bates. They were standing in front of the gate at Black Mirror Castle. I recognized it immediately. He simply has to be a Gordon. His mother had an affair, and after the fire, she went to the USA. I don't have the guts to tell him. His mom's lying in the hospital and he has enough to worry about. On the other hand, I've got to find out who my new adversaries are. What might happen if I were to take Darren back to Willow Creek and in doing so, bring him into danger? I couldn't forgive myself for that. I'll go back on my own and start my own investigations into who our enemies are. I'll tell Darren everything at some point.
Coś tu można jeszcze zrobić? Zajebiście.
Like I thought. Angelina knew more than she let on the whole time. And she put herself in... It all fits together. The payments from Willow Creek. There was no car crash. There was a fire in the car. She was sent to the USA and received... The only thing I don't understand... What is it all about? What did Angelina want...
Klątwa!
There's
Dobra.
nothing else in it.
Może da się coś nożem?
That's Angelina's diary. There's nothing before all that. She seems to have... Tuesday, I found him.
He's called Darren.
Dobra.
This note was stuck in the diary. Darren, I hope this letter finds you.
I can't tell you just how sorry I am that I wasn't honest with you right from the start. I've underestimated the danger from the Order for way too long. I've been playing a little game and now it looks like I've lost. The Order's agents are creeping through the ruins and it's only a matter of time until they discover this room. I'm going to hide the pieces and I'm going to try to break through to get to the village. Perhaps I can at least keep them away from the gate. Should you be reading this letter, then I haven't made it. And so, I ask you to complete my work. I don't believe in the curse, I know that. How could you, though? You were so far away. But I picked up some illustrations during my studies, and it's all true. Terrible things happen here every 12 years. And that's been going on for centuries. Maybe it's mass suggestion, or maybe it's some kind of radiation, or maybe it's a curse. Call it what you like, but it has to stop. The key to all evil is hidden beneath the Academy. A chamber which was used centuries ago for some kind of dark rites. There are also the soul keys which Samuel Gordon discovered 12 years ago. Destroy them. Destroy everything. And if it's all just a fantasy in the people's heads around here, take away the reason for them to fear. But guard yourself against the Order. It is an occult sect which I had believed to have died out. A great mistake. It still exists. They mess about with dead bodies and they want your blood. According to the legend, only a male will touch the soul keys and carry out the dark rituals. That's why the last of the Gordons. You are in the greatest danger as long as the keys and summoning chamber are not destroyed. Then the Order will hunt you down to the very ends of the earth. Up until now, I haven't managed to penetrate the catacombs. To open the gate, you need to have the mosaic tiles. I have only found one. It's in my rucksack. The other two are hidden somewhere within the castle. The only clue I have to the hiding place of one of the other tiles is a name. Maximilian Mortimer Gordon. You have to return to Black Mirror Castle and look for the mosaic tiles there. The danger is great, since I'm sure that most of the castle's residents are also members of the Order, so don't make yourself known to them. It's the only chance of getting the mosaic pieces, and the only chance perhaps to discover who your father is. It's all so awful, Darren. It's as though I've opened Pandora's box. I wanted to do something good, and in doing so have brought you into terrible danger. I hope that everything will come good in the end, and that we too can start afresh together. With love, Angelina.
O,
A curse? All of this because of a curse. The blood of the Gordons. An occult secret society which like to call up the devil in person. It's all so crazy. How can you kill for the name of such a fantasy? How can anyone get so caught up? But Angelina's right. Bizarre as these people's motives might be, they're gonna keep on going as long as they can see a chance of achieving their goal. They've got to be stopped. And I'm gonna stop them.
Właśnie.
Angelina's death shouldn't have been completely in vain.
Okej, idziemy do pleców.
I should check in. The piece of mosaic's not in the rucksack, but I should check inside the sleeping.
Kurwa no.
Nothing. I think I know who's got it. A stone plinth. The pieces. The gate won't move, and I can't see a latch or a keyhole.
Udało mi się spowodować błąd. Yeah. The gate don't move.
It won't move.
Okej.
Not only have I.
Dobra.
So the Raven got in here. There's a big hole.
No i? Coś się stanie? Nie.
Piece of mosaic and the Raven. Black Mirror.
Dobra, czyli musimy kruczora znaleźć. O kurwa.
Path would walk lead here. I'll find out who my father is. Find the mosaic piece.
Chciałem z Ralphem pogadać.
But I gotta be damn careful. According to Angelina. The two stone figures look. The stone figurine is a naked woman. The lock on the letter. Empty.
Empty.
An electric doorbell? I was nothing.
Co tu jeszcze mamy?
Huh. The braces on this door are badly weathered. There's a really thick branch.
Mamy badyla!
It's
Dobra.
damp but not rotten. It must have broken off the tree. I wouldn't even have dreamed of standing castle with the entire estate.
Dobra. Wyważamy.
Using this branch as a lever. That's it.
Hey! How did you get in here?
The gate was open.
Really? I'll wring that brat's neck. I've told her 100 times that the gate must always stay closed. If
you're referring to me, I'm not a...
you don't say. Then you're sure to have ID? Can I help you, sir?
I've told Mr.
Lewis, good sir. You'll take care of this bit.
Bates.
Excuse our guardian, sir. How can I help you?
My name is Falk. I'm investigating a murder that occurred at the lighthouse last night.
But tell me.
I'm part the United States, Canada, and Great Britain.
Nie ma to jak.
About the various investigative methods. Sherlock Holmes meets Dick Tracy, you might say.
If the government deems it necessary. What about Inspector Collier? Shouldn't he be a...
He's, sick.
I see. He is getting on.
This is an amazing problem.
Indeed. It's a place steeped in history.
Unfortunately, all that history often had plenty to do
The
with...
Gordon family was often put to the test. That's true.
Forgive me for putting it like this, but...
I don't understand what that has to do...
A witness saw an unusual black car at the
What do
time.
you mean by unusual? The Gordon family does...
Unusual enough. Were you up on the cliff with the car this morning?
The ladies haven't driven out anywhere today. And I also don't think that... Ask him. He looks after the car.
Okej.
He should be...
To jest taki typowy lokaj. Jak to było, że ostatnio taki stary disneyowski film oglądałem, Nawiedzony dwór z 2003 roku z tym, jak się ten zgliniarz Beverly Hills nazywał, o Jezu, wyleciał mi z głowy ten czarnoskóry aktor. W każdym razie tam był właśnie taki lokaj, który uważał, że dobro familii jest najważniejsze i trzeba bronić rodziny. I generalnie tam naodpierdalał strasznie dużo. No to ten koleś jest w podobnym stylu.
This Lewis has a bit of an abrupt...
He's... Welsh.
Uh-huh.
He came with his mistress, Lady Eleanor. When she moved, he used to look after her castle's gardens in Wales. He used...
Lady Eleanor owns a castle in
She
Wales?
does. Her husband, Sir Richard, was killed in a dreadful accident a few years back. She moved here soon after that.
Interesting. What can you tell me about Samuel's ghost?
Indeed, there are a few tourists who believe they have seen him. But nothing unusual has happened for 12 years now. Apart from the castle being virtually...
Ostatnie 12 lat temu Samuel Gordon I to była część, to była ten gameplay 1. Chyba. Tak mi się wydaje.
Although only yesterday there was a married couple who came to see the castle and its alleged ghost. Since they asked me politely in advance, did they find what they wanted? I very much doubt.
Okej.
You said lady.
Lady Victoria, she owns Black Mirror Castle, and Lady Eleanor is a relative of hers from Wales. The ladies are the last of the Gordons. They reside here in the castle.
Can I have a word with them?
I would prefer it if you didn't disturb them.
No harm in a few words.
Whatever there might be to discuss, you can also discuss with me. I've been involved with the Gordons for more than 70 years. I can tell you everything you may wish to know.
No właśnie.
This woman has been murdered.
Are you sure, sir?
Sadly, yes. Her name is
Come with me, sir. We'll have to show this to the ladies.
O kurwa.
Fine.
No, idziemy.
One moment, please, sir.
Coś mi się kojarzy ten...
What's that in the mirror?
Duch! Tam był duch Samuela.
Mr. Falk?
Mr. Falk, is everything all right?
Widziałem tylko swojego tatę w lustrze. Nie wiem, czy akurat Samuel Gordon to jest jego stary.
I didn't sleep well. Lady Victoria? Lady Eleanor. My name is Inspector Falk. I'm investigating a murder case.
Bates said you had a photograph of the victim.
That's right. Do you know her?
What's her name?
Angelina Morgan.
Okej.
No,
If that's everything.
Kurwa, naprawdę?
Questions.
it's all right, Bates. Drive to the village and do the job I asked you to do. I'm sure the...
Very well, Mom.
So, how can we help you?
You seem to be extremely keen to see the picture of the dead woman. And Bates had a noticeable reaction when I showed him the picture. You are sure that you don't know this young lady?
Quite sure. Only we are concerned. The murder took place quite close to here.
Not the first.
Sadly, you're quite right. It's now. It's 12 years ago, you understand? So many years. And now there's another murder.
Tell me.
No,
Leave all that alone. Please confine yourself to this murder case. This is quite bad enough already.
Bates.
Your butler Bates seems to be looking after you.
he has been our butler for decades. He is something like the decent. He sees it as his highest duty to do all he can for my well-being. Also, even if he neglects
Is
his...
he ill?
Yes, I fear he is. We've already suggested that he sit with us and enjoy some peace and quiet for a while. But he always strictly denies that he can no longer fulfill his obligations. He's recently taken on domestic help to at least help him out a little.
Okej.
May I look around the castle?
Of course. We stay as long as you like. Only please keep away from the private rooms.
That goes without saying, ma'am.
Okej.
A basket of knitting gear. You've only been living here a few
That's
years?
right. I didn't want to live
So
alone.
you moved in with your relatives in Willow Creek and brought Lewis with you.
Lewis was our gardener in Wales. He is sometimes a bit difficult, but I didn't have the heart to lay him off. I offered him to come with me.
Which he doesn't seem
Well, he didn't cope very well with having to leave his garden.
Gordon.
Tell me about your estate in
It's a lovely castle. Not as big or old as this one. I haven't been back since we left. I'm afraid it's probably in a terrible condition. And the marsh has probably spread even further. It's terrible. I couldn't stomach seeing our home like that. We had many happy years there.
When did your husband
A
die?
few years ago, Sir Richard, my husband, was a scientist. He did his experiments in a summer house. I used to joke that he would blow himself up one day. I didn't really believe that that's exactly what would happen.
I'm willing to bet that I was imprisoned in Lady Eleanor's castle. It all fits together perfectly. And the phone call would suggest that it wasn't chosen at random. Did she make her old estate available for the order to use?
To jest w ogóle fajne. Najlepsze by było, jakby gadał do siebie, nie? I ta Eleonora siedzi tak, kurwa, co z nim jest nie tak?
Lewis is here of his own free will. I don't understand why he doesn't give this new life.
You are young, Mr. Falk. You don't know what it's like having to leave your home behind you. Lewis's roots are in Wales. A tree withers without roots.
Why doesn't he go back then?
I've suggested it to him. I promised him a small amount of money to start him off. First, I thought he would do it.
Strange.
Myśli, że więcej hajsu dostanie.
Dedicated man. He's been working for me for over 20 years, but I still don't have the feeling that I actually know him. I think he blames me for his unhappiness. He only ever speaks to me if it can't be avoided, and I can see that hate in his eyes.
Świetnie. Nie ma to jak, kurwa, dobry pracownik.
What research was Sir Richard doing?
He had very diverse interests. After the tragedy 12 years ago, he was mainly concerned with, well, with blood.
With blood.
He was convinced that the Gordons' blood must somehow be different from that of other people. I think he was looking for a scientific explanation for all of the misery that has accompanied the family for hundreds of years.
A curse in a test tube.
Insanity is hereditary, as you may know. Why not misfortune?
Or the misfortune is only the result of the hallucinations.
Widziałeś przed chwilą, kurwa, ducha w lustrze.
She was hoping that Richard had found out something interesting. I'm going to have another look around.
It's nice to see another face.
Dobra.
No.
Okej. Coś tu jeszcze mamy. Te tu napierdalają. Idziemy do sali. Globus, koszyk z włóczki, Wiktoria, globus.
Huge metal globe. A monstrous thing.
Mhm. Obraz.
Jeez. Now that's a friendly looking face. That's how I imagine a bloodthirsty Russian czar would look like. Wild eyes, evil glare, and expensive clothes. I'm quite sure
Czar.
he didn't earn the bling on his fingers and round his neck through hard work.
Okej, mamy.
The old ladies here seem to be a lot tougher than back in the States. Over there it'd be at least 82 degrees in every room. The
What the-
chair looks inviting, but it's too early to have a rest. There's an ornate fence or some kind of barrier around the globe. No idea what that's for. There's some letters engraved in the stone plate on the globe's... Wait a minute. The first name is Maximilian Mortimer Gordon. That's the name from Angelina's notes. Does that mean... Huh. I can't hear anything. But the stone slab could be the lid of a secret compartment in the globe's pedestal. And it would be an ideal hiding place for a piece of mosaic.
No, no.
I'm almost certain there's a secret compartment. There's an ornate fence.
Na dwór. Drzwi, drzwi.
A large double wing door.
Globus.
At its peak, around the quarter of the animals of the planet. The globe is from this period. The lady's probably...
Okej.
That's the Gordon's family tree. Almost the same as the one. That's the Gordon's family.
Dobra, Samuel. Darren jest chyba synem Samuela. Tak mi się wydaje. Dobra, co my tu mamy? Regał.
Stories, adventures, and fairy tales. Dickens, Shakespeare dramas, the encyclopedia, Bibles, and religious texts. Some of them look damn valuable.
Telefon.
An old-fashioned telephone. An old...
Dobra, to idziemy na korytarz. Pomoc domowa. Ale najpierw zapierdolmy gumiaki.
Well, the dishes are well looked after, but you can't hide their age. They're becoming faded. Two little metal pots, judging by the layer. No.
Kurwa, no po prostu nie. Dawaj patelnię, bierz patelnię.
A few teaspoons.
A łyżeczki to bierze, nie?
A spoon.
A patelni to nie możemy wziąć. Co to za kurwa dyskryminacja? Dobra.
Kitchen range that could really only be found in furniture. A pair of old rubber boots. There is...
Dlaczego nie chciał wziąć patelni? Gumiaki zajebał.
The door is bolted. A coffee grinder is the last thing I'd have expected, but it looks really new and unused.
Mhm. Wazon.
Empty vase.
Pogadajmy sobie.
Hello.
O kurwa.
Hello.
Spoko tematu.
Here.
My name is Falk, Inspector Falk. I'm
A copper. How exciting. I'm Sally.
Szkotka. Tak?
Do you know this woman?
Never seen her before. Looks a bit like a snob.
Jest sztywna, to na pewno.
I don't suppose there are pictures of all the cooks who have
No,
worked.
no idea. Must be ages ago, though, since there was an actual cook here. Ask Bates, he knows everything.
I'd prefer not to ask either him or Lady Victoria.
Then I don't know either.
Jezu.
You and Bates look after everything here?
Well, looking after. Bates does most of that. He lets me do all the dirty work. Cleaning, cooking, and all that sort of thing.
Isn't that your job?
That's what he says all the time. But being honest, I'd expected something quite different, you know? I mean, a castle with such knobs living in it. You'd expect the odd soiree every now and again.
Or a cute prince.
Well, Charles is off the market now. But anyone under 80 would do this place a world of good. Sometimes it really does seem
Spoko.
What can you tell me
a
about
disgusting man. Ugh. I was hoping when I started he wouldn't be a snob like all the others are here. But he's just as boring and in a permanent bad mood. I never get more than 3 words out of him.
Is Lady Victoria a
I
good...
don't know. Bates hardly lets me talk to her. When I first came here, I made her ladyship a few suggestions on how she might want to redecorate the castle a bit. Just get rid of a bit of the mustiness, you know? Since then, I always have to ask Bates if I want something from her ladyship.
Znaczy Bates się wkurwił.
What's wrong with Lady Ellen?
What could be wrong with her? Snore. Sits around all day, either knitting or
Anything else?
She plays piano for Lady Victoria every now and again. In this house, that counts as having a wild party.
Dobra imprezka.
It's about time I got myself another position.
You want to leave?
Yeah, sooner rather than later. Maybe to a movie or a pop star's house. Somewhere where things are a bit lively at least.
Can you tell me anything about Samuel?
Oh yeah, I've seen it too. Out one of the windows. It scared the living daylights out of me. A gruesome face.
Living daylight.
I'll never see it again.
Huh.
I
That-
don't remember exactly. I think it was in the forbidden...
Forbidden...
Yeah, you know, what's behind the locked door in the hall.
Okay. I won't keep you from your work.
Ah, don't worry about it.
Nie. Dobra. Do holu.
There ain't many dishes.
Do holu. Na schody. I sobie wyjebiemy z...
It's locked.
Tak to pospróbować.
An old-fashioned... The doors. Damn, I can't get it open. The lock is probably so old that it'd be easier to crack with.
Aha. Ooh. Nice.
A pile of towels. A pile of towels. Small ones, big ones, nothing but towels.
Okej, podłoga.
What an effort it must take to keep this old tiled floor so clean. I can imagine Bates checking twice a day to see if any...
Pewnie tak, lustro.
I wonder what was going on with... I'll probably collapse of exhaustion when this is all over.
Okej.
That
Ławka.
is so comfortable. A bench in a bathroom. A lion's head. I think the lion was a symbol of immortality. An old a tap.
Odkręćmy sobie wodę.
It's running. It's running. Curtains in the bath. Lots of roofs, alcoves, walls, powder, makeup, and so on.
Do czegoś będzie nam ta woda potrzebna, tylko jeszcze kurwa nie wiem do czego. Dobra. Wynosimy się stąd. Pokój Batesa. Nie jestem w stanie, może nożem jestem w stanie to otworzyć. Albo kurwa kluczem do pokoju. Nie. No dobra. Zajebać gumiakami? Nie. Może...
May I borrow a piece
Some
of...
thread?
Yes, please.
Certainly.
Thanks.
Aha.
Thread is always useful. I took some of the tear-proof stuff. I don't have any. Your domestic help, this...
Ah,
She...
with us old people, do you mean?
She seems
Tak.
to be the exact opposite of Bates.
That's a sharp observation. She embodies everything which is the opposite of Bates.
Wszystko, czym Bates nie jest.
Disciplined, untidy, unreliable.
Perhaps he wanted to demonstrate to you what you
I know
have.
exactly what I have in him. But I also know he's not well. He can no longer care for the house and us old lady. I will look for the next domestic help. And it will be someone rather more industrious. Someone who will rarely...
I'll go and take a bit of a look around.
Of course.
Okej. Mówimy. Możemy o czymś jeszcze z sali pogadać. Zajebaliśmy gumioki. A, ktoś tu leży. Dobra. Myślę, że Louis nie będzie miał nic przeciwko. Jeżeli my zakończymy sobie dzisiejszy odcinek. Dzięki wielkie za oglądanie. No to co? Wiemy, że Darren jest Gordonem. Co ja gadam? Tak, Gordonem, dobrze mówię. Wydaje mi się, że on jest synem Samuela. Ale... No bo tak, 12 lat temu zginął Samuel, więc by się nawet zgadzało. On ma 20 coś lat. Nie pamiętam z jedynki, czy Samuel miał syna. Czy nie, totalnie nie pamiętam, ale pewnie gra nam tutaj wyjaśni wszystko, więc się koniec końców dowiemy. No i spoko, no zbliżamy się do kulminacji historii. Potem mamy Black Mirror 3, w które nigdy nie grałem, więc totalnie nie mam pojęcia, co tam będzie. I Black Mirror pierwsze, które jest 4. I nie wiem, czego się spodziewać. Jeżeli to jest historia Samuela Gordona, bo nie czytałem w ogóle, co to jest. Jeżeli to jest historia Samuela Gordona, no to raczej sobie odpuścimy. Bo już nie jest mnie w stanie zaskoczyć to, że Gordon jest mordercą wszystkich. To zresztą 2 bardzo podkreśla. A jeżeli to jest coś innego, no to fajnie będzie w to zagrać. Jak zwykle pamiętajcie, suby, dzwoneczki, kliknijcie lajka. Jeżeli interesują Was inne odcinki Black Mirror, to możecie sobie zobaczyć playlistę w opisie. Bardzo fajna gra, taki klasyczny point and click. W przeciwieństwie do głupków z kosmosu całkiem logiczny, z pominięciem niektórych zagadek, jak na przykład zbijmy butelkę kawałkiem szkła. No ale co, no, nie można oczekiwać zawsze logiki. I to są właśnie gry, które lubię. Miało być w październiku coś halloweenowego, zrobiłem tylko 1 odcinek z filtrem, nie miałem czasu. Mam jedną grę przygotowaną, którą może nawet sobie pogram poza tym, co tutaj widzicie, bo no mam tutaj gameplaye zaplanowane na bardzo, bardzo długi czas. Jest TMS, którego nawet chyba w 1/3 nie jesteśmy. Jest metafor, w którym też jesteśmy blisko, nie jesteśmy nawet w połowie. A tutaj mamy Black Mirror kolejne, żeby kontynuować historię. Bo Black Mirror 3 jest kontynuacją bezpośrednio 2. Dzieje się chyba tydzień albo 2 tygodnie po końcowych wydarzeniach dwójki, więc będziemy tę historię tutaj sobie kontynuować. Dobra, jak zwykle się rozgadałem. Dzięki wielkie za oglądanie. Jak już mówiłem, skomentujcie, bawcie się dobrze i do zobaczenia za tydzień, gdzie będziemy sobie kontynuować tą historię. Pogadamy sobie z ogrodnikiem, który robi coś przy samochodzie i zobaczymy, co z tego wyjdzie. No i musimy się spróbować... musimy znaleźć te 3 mozaiki i spróbować dostać się do podziemi, co niniejszym uczynimy. Musimy też złapać ptaszora, żeby zabrać mu fragment mozaiki. No, jest co robić, więc jeżeli ktoś ma jakąś podpowiedź, co, jak i gdzie, czego mam tutaj szukać, czym mam się zająć, to bardzo chętnie to usłyszę i do następnego.